Good afternoon, everyone. Jelaine VanHelsing here. Happy New Year 2021. Hey, I can't believe it's already here. This last year sure went by fast, but considering everything that happened in the last year, right? So, did anybody make any resolutions, or are you the person that just makes changes as you go? You don't really need to wait till New Year's to resolve to do something because you're already on it right away. I don't know which type of person you are, but it brings me to the topic of why you would hire like a life coach or a mentor or a muse or a consultant or any of these things, whether it's health or fitness or business or anything. Like, why would we do that, right? Some people might be thinking like, why would I waste my money? I can already do that myself or whatever. Yeah, I can do a lot of things myself too, but I have also hired a business coach before, and that was only like 5 years ago, and I've been an entrepreneur my entire life, so a very, very long time, like 25 years since I left home, and I have always been an entrepreneur. But I wanted to work with this lady because, well, number one, she has all kinds of contacts of her own, so that would be super smart. Plus, she had different things, like that was when I first got into publishing my first piece of work and being like an actual published author. Like, that was amazing, and she was very familiar with doing that, and she had a project going on with some other people that wanted to do this work. That was really cool. She had kind of a little talk show that she would do once in a while with her contacts or different people she would meet. So that was really cool to be able to interact with people. She was also really good with public speaking, so that was awesome to work with her on that. But you know, the biggest thing of all was that it was like we were masterminding together, and I love that. And it really holds people accountable, right? So if you want to hire somebody, it's like, you have that call with them, every few days or a week or a month or whatever, and you have certain things that you planned out with this person, this best friend, it is somebody without judgment, without connection in your life, whether, there are people out there that want to give an opinion, okay? And we don't necessarily want their negative opinions. We're doing something wonderful for ourselves, we're chasing our dreams, whatever that is. We don't need that coming from anybody else. So sometimes it's best not to share any of your dreams or things you really want to do with the people around you because it can be a detriment to what you're doing. I mean, there are those out there, and we're very lucky to have them in our lives. And I do have a dear friend, and we're both so interested in business and different strategizing and stuff like that. And it's really cool because we can have like mastermind sessions together. But I don't know anybody else in my life that is like that. So, and when it comes to our health and fitness and business and everything, like, why wouldn't we hire someone that is a professional that we can talk to about things? Run by different strategies with, or whatever it might be, but get help, right? And why wouldn't we do that? Because if we don't help ourselves, what good are we to anybody else? Are we happy if we're not fulfilling that resolution or a dream that we have, or want to get better at something? If you hire somebody, which is going to be money well spent, whatever profession it is that they're in, it will be money well spent. You are getting a professional to come into your life and be your mastermind and your best friend for that time, your support group. You will achieve so much of what you desire in that given time that you choose to work with that person that you wouldn't even believe. Like, it'd probably take years. Maybe some people would never even do it. There are people out there in the world that are just too afraid, you know, and we even have that subconscious level within us where we'll self-sabotage ourselves, or, you know, bad things will happen or something will set us back, and then we are set back. Whereas if you have somebody you're working with, that is a wonderful person that'll work you through any self-doubt or any of these struggles that come along. And I'm telling you right now, if you are struggling and it is something that always seems to be standing in your way, that's when you know you're on the right track and you got to keep pushing through. That is one thing I know for sure. It's definitely an indication of being on the right track. But it's so nice to have someone to help you out. And, you know, like with what I do, I work with people on so many different levels, whether it is business or health or fitness or emotional. I deal with a lot of people that are just recovering from stressful or emotional things in life too, and that is huge. And, you know, mental health is one thing that isn't talked about a lot, but, you know, we have emotional and mental health coaches, consultants, and whatever out there, okay, therapists, and we can invest in these things because we're investing in ourselves in whatever way we want to be a better person. So I will include in the description below my link to my store on Shopify, and Jelaine VanHelsing, that's the store name. But I will include in there the one-on-one sessions that I have with Jelaine, and you can get a one session with me for $150, or there's a ×5 one-on-one session with Jelaine for $600, a savings of $150. So, and we can work around different things, and that can be scheduled daily, weekly, monthly. It doesn't really matter. It's suited to each person's individual self and life and what works best for you. So anyway, you can message me, go on that. I do free consultations with people, and I would love so much to hear from you and to be able to help you with whatever it is that you may need help with or are struggling with in life, or just want to achieve your absolute most incredible dreams and be your best self. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you next week.